Morning. Welcome to the news. It's Tuesday, 10th of November. Big news last night on potential COVID-19 vaccine. With stuff happening everywhere. Perspective is everything. Newsflash, everything is awesome. News of Pfizer's vaccine saw the S&P 500, the Dow and small cap Russell 2000 hit all-time highs last night, whilst gold, silver and bonds got smacked. Gold was down around 4.7% and silver just over 6%, while Bitcoin held strong. And all such news-related market moves, perspective is everything. First, let's look at that gold price. It's still up 18% this year, this chart shown there. And silver, still up 30% or 60% if you bought the dip in March. There's that chart shown there too. So we're still doing okay and still in a bull market. Yesterday we wrote and talked about the already sky-high valuations and other metrics indicating US shares are due for a big correction. Last night they surged again on the news of a vaccine that is still in preliminary stages and won't be available until later next year, whilst a massive second wave of COVID sweeps the world. And so, by contrast, we have the S&P 500 up just 9% for the year, but more importantly, forming a technical megaphone pattern that doesn't bode well. Check out this chart here of the S&P 500. What a wedge. This market euphoria on a news soundbite misses the reality of both the risk of success and the time to get to market in a world already strung out. That said, as the charts shown demonstrate, the moves aren't that big in context and the news is potentially a great step forward. Bloomberg puts it into perspective. The Pfizer BioNTech vaccine won't be enough on its own. The companies have to deal with the US to provide 100 million doses, plus as many as 500 million more. That's likely enough for most of America, but certainly not the world. And the doses will take time to produce. Even if other makers generate their own positive results, the COVID-19 pandemic will last well into 2021 for most people in rich countries, and perhaps far longer for those in poorer ones. In the US, a tough winter is ahead. On Monday, New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said the city is coming to dangerously close to the second wave of infections, after this spring becoming the worst place hit on the planet and losing thousands of residents to the virus. Around the rest of the country, cases have been hitting new daily records. We are entering the hardest days of the pandemic. The next 2 months will see a lot of infections and deaths, Ashish Jha, the Dean of Brown University's School of Public Health, said on Twitter. But Jha also added, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Today that light got a little bit brighter. And so let's hope that this is a sign of things to come for a vaccine, but not lose sight of the already entrenched economic realities of record high debt, record highly overvalued equities, a record pace of currency debasing stimulus, and a broader economy that was moribund before the pandemic that may or not be about to be treatable. As with assessing last night's markets, balance and diversification is everything. If you're a long-term holder, today may be nothing more than an excellent dip buying opportunity. Thanks for listening to news. Remember ainsleyBullion.com.au for all things physical, Ainsley Wealth for our crypto products, and goldsilverstandard.com for our own gold and silver backed cryptocurrency built by Ainsley. Enjoy your Tuesday and we'll catch you tomorrow.